This is King David for David and Goliath Music, and we are going to talk about how we add some punch to our kicks. Now we're going to be working with Fruity Loops, and also we're going to be working with our EQ chart. So many of you have already gotten this chart. If you are a member of the group, it is already in the group. So if you don't have it, email me at kingdavid@davidandgoliath.com, and I'll make sure that you get that. Okay, now let's get back to business. Okay, what I'm going to do is something maybe that alright, let's go with that. It's still at 20. I think if I go below that, it'll offset it a little bit. So, but what I'm hearing is I don't like that hi-hat, so I'm going to quickly look for something different. That's a little too thick, but I'm going to take that, use it anyhow, make it thinner. Remember how I did my out here? Alright. Then I'm going to raise the pitch. Okay. Press record, ready to record. We're going to go in and manually fix the ones that are messed up, just for time's sake. Give it some punch to it by adding velocity. Put it right here, track pattern number 4. Now press play. It might be nice if I put it on every one like that. I like that. Alright, let's get to the business of EQing, shall we? Alright, now, okay. Many people want to know how to use this chart. It's really simple. And I've got a tutorial that's coming out that's going to teach you in depth. I'm just going to give you an introduction. Okay, now, let's say this. We want to add some punch. Now, we know that we want to add some punch to our bass drum. Alright? So, you can look at the chart and realize that a bass drum has a frequency of around 50 Hertz up to about 200. Okay? So let's go back over to Fruity Loops and see what that means according to Fruity Loops. Alright? So in Fruity Loops, we've got our heavy kick. Now what we're going to do is left click on our effects, slide down to effect number 1. This is going to be our effects just for the kick. Okay? Matter of fact, what I'll do is lay out everything. I want everything to have its own effect. So kick's going to be number 1. Clap is going to be number 2. What is that? Hi-hat is going to be number 3. This is another hat. That's going to be number 3 too. The reason why I'm putting the hat number 3, both of them, because they both have the same frequency. Make sense? It's really simple. It's not hard to understand. Snare 4. Cha-cha is going to be 5. Snare, that's another kick, but we're not using it, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that channel. Okay, it did not let me get at it, so that's going to be the same as our hi-hat, which is going to be number 3. Alright, number 3. Bam. So now we've got all of our effects set up. So now we could also solo each effect and press play. All you hear is that one instrument. But we're just talking about our kick today, so let's do our kick. Alright, first thing we're going to do, always, we're going to give it an EQ. We're going to use our Fruity Band 7 band EQ. Alright, and I'm having some kind of difficulty with Fruity Loops now, I don't know why. And I'm not even being able to play it. So let me see if I can save this. And then let me save it. Okay, now they finally let me save it. That's good. Let's save it as class 1 kicks. and it's still not letting me save it. I don't know why, but let's see. Let's close it out and open it up again. It's showing that it's not responding. And let's open it up again and see if we can pull back up the project that I was working on. Okay. Class 1 kicks. There it is. Let's press play. Good. Alright. Now, let's go to track number 1. We got Fruity Band 7. Okay. We're going to pull down, go to our presets. I think I already have a kick set. Alright. Boom. So now I've got it set for kicks. Now if you look at the frequencies that Fruity Loops provides you, they provide you with a 63 Hertz, a 250 Hertz, right? But now look over at your chart. It shows you a 50 Hertz and a 100 to 200 Hertz. Now what you would do is use your chart in comparison to what Fruity Loops has to offer. Now Fruity Loops has to offer the 63. So let's look at our chart one more time. Alright. I want to increase or add more fullness to the low frequency. That's not what we want to do. We want to add more punch. So we're going to look at the 100 Hertz. It says increase or add harder bass sound to the lower instruments. Let's see if that's true or not. Okay. So we're just going to solo our kick. Alright. Now our 100 Hertz over here and our 200 Hertz is going to be the same as our 250 Hertz, right? Because that's the closest we can get to it right now. Alright, so let's turn it down to nothing. Let's turn it down. What do you hear? A lot less punch. Now turn it up. You hear punch. Right? So that's what the chart is telling you. The chart is saying if you want to increase punch in your lower instruments, turn up or increase the 100k Hertz to the 200k Hertz. Make sense? Pretty simple. Alright, now I'm going to just go ahead and use my preset, which is my kick. It's already set. As you can see, I put punch in the kick. I didn't put more bass in it. I don't think we need more bass on that kick because it already has a lot of bass. And that's simply the way that you add punch to your kick. So simple. Alright, you can do that every single time on all of your tracks. So designing your tracks is more than just making pretty notes. It's also determining how you're going to tailor the sound to make it sound good. Now we're going to talk about some other things like how to make your snare snap. We'll talk about how to make your hi-hats really crisp. Those are going to be up and coming tutorials this month. Alright, I'm King David for David and Goliath Music. One love, and I appreciate your business as always.